Hello and welcome to Smitty's. I am a wood cutting fanatic who loves to run a chainsaw. I run alcohol chainsaws, ported chainsaws, I race chainsaws, and I even run the occasional vintage. Now remember, I cannot do this without you. You're everything to the channel, so please remember, subscribe, give that thumbs up, leave that comment. Today, we are going to have a lot of fun.
So how you doing? I just wanted to put this little video out because I've had some folks, ask questions and stuff. So Bodie is doing a little kind of a competition out of the 50 style chassis. I believe it could be a 50, a 51, or a 55. The one with the open port cylinder, it must be the open ports, the open transfer ports. So I personally will not be able to send a saw because I don't have one. I have two here. Neither one of them will qualify for the rules of his race. So I won't be able to participate unless one thing happens, and it's very particular. And the reason I've never mentioned it is because I just didn't feel right by it. Yeah, kind of, I guess you could say. So I don't want to go and buy another 50 to build and send in. Let's just say that I've burnt through like $60,000 in the last couple of months. So let's just say I don't really have the extra expenses available. The extra cash available to go buy another saw for this. The extra money I get needs to be applied elsewhere. You know what I mean? And I've actually incurred or I should say I've gained an extra bill, a very large one, on top of all my normal expenses. So, like I have this new bill now, it's going to be $1,600 a month. And that's on top of all my, normal bills. And that's going to last until, I think February, March, somewhere in that time frame. So I'm just strapped for cash. And the only way I could have done it really was to buy a saw, build it, and then sell it afterwards. But I really don't want to go through that process. I got enough going on. So the only way to do for me to enter the competition is literally if somebody wants to send me a saw, I'll build it. You cover all the entry fees, all the shipping costs. So you would have to ship it to me. Then I would, be shipping it to Bodie, and then it would have to be shipped back. So you'd have to be covering 3 shipping costs, and then, and that's if we can get Bodie to ship it directly back to you. But yeah, basically you would have a ported saw at the end. But the thing is, it won't be that great of a saw because of what we started with. It'll be, it won't be an extreme high performance thing that we can typically do. It'll be kind of so-so. And, you'd have basically be covering the cost of the saw, the shipping 3 times, and the entry fee. The saw would have to be a good running saw. I wouldn't have the time to get it, make a bunch of repairs, and get it up and running and all that stuff. I would actually have to have a good running saw to start with. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's literally the only way I could possibly do it. And I don't know. I really don't think... I don't know. Maybe there's somebody out there who wants to do it. Maybe, it's kind of a wild idea, but I can't see any of it. I can't see it working any other way. So, if you have 50, 51, 55, or anything like that, you'd like me to build it. No guarantees that it survives either. Because I'll try to push it, but you got to be willing, to accept the fate. So, I will be pushing it. And, we'll see what I can do. But that's kind of the terms. If you want me to send a saw in to compete with Bodie, you have to cover all the fees, you have to supply the saw, and it has to be a good running version. I strongly encourage you to pull the muffler and make sure it is a perfectly good clean cylinder before you send it to me. No scoring. So, you know what I mean? So that's where that kind of stands. And I just thought I would kind of make this kind of public and let you know that this is the reason I have not entered in his contest and have not gone down that path. I mean, I have 250s here, but neither one of them will qualify. You know, the hotter one I did, it's a Partner 5000 cylinder, which is far from being able to compete. And the other one I have has been modified by somebody else, and I'm not going to enter that saw. Plus, I know he's done some work to it, and I think it won't qualify at all. I think he might have put a closed port cylinder on it. So I'm pretty certain he did. So, you know, I don't want to enter that one. And I just don't want to go through the process of buying one, getting it back here, and trying to sell it and all that stuff. The only way I want to do it is if somebody wants to supply the saw, and if you cover all the fees and everything, then you'll get a built saw in return, as long as it survives the journey. So there's some risk there, there's some cost there, and if you're interested in that adventure, hit me up. If we get more than one person, we will have to figure something out. I don't even know. I don't even know how I'd figure that out. So if we get more than one person that wants to do it, then I don't know what to say. We'll figure something out. And I don't want to get stuck building a bunch of 50s for people and just building them all. I just want one. So I don't know how we'll sort that out yet. But if that does happen, we will address it when that time comes. So that's it for this one. And thank you. And we'll catch you in the next one. Later.